palace we're after is in western Iraq. Syrian desert. There's a complication.
Desert Storm. Coalition forces launched the operation 2 weeks ago against Saddam Hussein. They're taking out as many strategic targets from the air as possible.
They haven't destroyed the palace yet, but that's about to change. British SAS forces are on the ground hunting mobile Scud launchers, and they've marked our palace for a massive aerial bombing. That can't happen. We don't know what Pantheon's hiding in the bunker under the palace. If it's destroyed, we lose the trail.
I reached out to an old collaborator of mine at MI6 for a favor. She pressured the SAS to delay their airstrike, but it'll come at a cost.
We're gonna pose as Delta Force operatives so this Helen Park can get us to the front. Then we're gonna help the SAS clean up those Scud launchers. After that, Palace is ours.
The SAS want these Scuds destroyed as much as you want that palace. We think the Iraqis could start launching at any time.
Jackal 2-1, let's smash those launchers! Moving to flank the first site! Alright, pal, keep those Yanks of yours on a tight leash.
Target guy.
There, Scud up. It's already happened.
The site's still a quarter click ahead. Can you pick it up?
Activity!
Jackal 1-1, we're going in hot.
Light him up.
All behind them.
Think that's everyone.
Scud site through here. Follow me.
Jackal 2-1, we're on the other side of the ravine, closing on target.
Faster! Damn. Take them out.
We're clear.
Jackal 1-1, we're nearly in position.
We're at the top of the ridge, kicking things off. Maybe a dozen tangos down there.
Let's move! They're launching!
Enemy truck incoming. Listen up. We've got it. Set clear. Case, get a charge on that Scud, now! I'll cover you.
Think that's everyone.
Scud site through here. Follow me.
Jackal 2-1, we're on the other side of the ravine, closing on target. Target drop.
Jackal 1-1, we're nearly in position.
We're at the top of the ridge, kicking things off. Maybe a dozen tangos down there. Enemy truck incoming. Got it. Sight clear. Case, get a charge on that Scud, now!
I'll cover you.
Get down there, Jackal 2! Jackal 2, what are you waiting for? Bang up job, everyone. And listen up. Richard, Skinner, clear up this rubbish and unload the trucks. Yes, sir. We're building our layup here. Your crew's not too shabby, Park. Now let's see what else they've got.
This will be our base of operations for now. Here, you won the straw vote and get to carry the TAC map. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so you'll find it useful. We need to neutralize 3 more Scud sites. Stay alert out there. You might find other things of interest as well. Gladney's promised to help your team breach the palace if you destroy those Scuds. Help him out, and we'll see if he's a man of his word. You can talk to him yourself if you'd like. He'll stay here in the layup, working logistics for the SAS. Once you're ready to head out, we'll follow your lead.
Need something? So much interest in this palace. If it was up to me, we'd have blown it to Kingdom Come by now. The only reason it's still standing is Miss Park over there. Interesting indeed. Yeah. Just help us take out the remaining Scuds and we'll help you get whatever it is you need. Not at the moment. It's too many bloody surface-to-air missiles. In fact, I just received word that some of your Delta Force friends were shot down nearby. We have our own attack helo, but it's not getting up there unless you find some way to disable the SAM sites in this region. The Iraqis have a few new encampments, likely connected to these cross-border missile strikes. Intel reports several unusual forces embedded in the camps. I'm not sure what you should expect there. You're mostly on your own there. Command's made some supply drops in the area, but we haven't had a chance to retrieve them. If you find any, they're yours. I've sent Jackal 1 for the Scuds in sectors 7, 8, and 9. The rest are yours. We put advanced scouts on the ground to find the sites, and they're still out there. If you meet any, they might have additional intel. Don't you Americans talk? Of course. But no one besides Park seems to know about your little pack. To be honest, I don't give a shit about your agenda if we can get the work done out here. Let's hope they make short work of their targets. Don't worry. If all goes according to plan, they'll be back in time to help raid the palace. That is, if you uphold your end of the deal. What do you have in mind? Damned if I know. Maybe the Iraqis have pulled in some mercenary help. Whoever they are, they seem to be connected to some of the new outposts that popped up recently. I'd clear them out if I were you. They're still in the field. If you're looking for them, they're likely near the Scud launching sites. Best of British to you out there.
Got no shortage of guns. Grab whatever gear you want. Might want some of that C4. Shit'll tear right through a Scud launcher. We'll get going when you're all tooled up.
Case, if there's anything else you want to know about the mission, I'd speak to Gladney over there.
Holy shit. What happened here?
SAS shelled a tank battalion 2 nights ago. This is what's left.
Still burning.
Over there. That orange smoke marks a supply drop.
Might be worth checking out. Still our shit. I'll keep an eye out.
That'll help. We should grab any others we find.
Let's keep moving.
There! Gladney, we've spotted one of the SAM sites.
Excellent. If you take those surface-to-air missiles...
That's one down.
If we destroy the other two, the Iraqis will lose aerial advantage in the region.
We'll keep an eye out.
What are Gladney's scouts?
Got eyes on tangos. Haven't spotted us yet.
Delta in the flesh. Come on, I can show you what we're dealing with.
Might alert someone.
That's risky.
Might alert someone.
Open fire!
Welcome to the fight. I'll help where I can.
Move! Hell yeah! One down, two to go. They didn't like that. Let's bounce.
Welcome to the fight. I'll help where I can.
Aren't the best I've seen, but they got numbers,
I think they'll be expecting us from here on out.
as they should. I appreciate a warm welcome. Pantheon cash. Good find, Case.
Day one of the October trials. Our two subjects, brothers, began exposure. Patient A through injection, and patient B through inhalation. Their pupils are dilated, but vitals are stable. Results to follow.
Pantheon was experimenting on a set of brothers.
2 exposure methods. But exposure to what?
We do if we find that Delta squad. Will they know we're not one of them?
Unlikely. Just act normal. And maybe stab.
SAS been hunting scuds long?
No.
They were inserted 10 kilometers from here to do some damage. Went all to pot, and the Iraqis got the jump on them. Only one made it out. The rest killed or captured. It appears your mischief might be real after all, Adler.
But you don't trust me?
Just as much as I need to. Don't act surprised.
Good find, Case. See what's inside.
Delta, I see you in the area. If you need support about...
MI6 has no intelligence on the Pantheon. Are you sure these aren't just soldiers of fortune?
Positive. I'll cover you where I can.
Look, there's increased security at the Scud site.
Nice work back there, guys.
It's hard to...
Looks like they've been calling in some friends.
The plans are falling apart. Someone was bound to complain.
Roger.
Better leave before they find our
decide to go. You all might get on Gladys' good side.
Gunfire behind us. Over those dunes. Careful.
This is Lieutenant Colonel Bannon of Delta Force, requesting immediate backup. They're taking heavy fire at the helo.
Down here. They can use the rifle. Get in there.
That's the last time.
I rather like saving the day.
Let's see how Bannon's holding up.
Soldier, where the hell? Doesn't matter. I need you to call an airstrike. Terminal's inside of the helo. Go!
This is Diesel 2-1, approaching your position. Hold out until I get there.
Airstrike's inbound. Stay alive till they get here.
Diesel 2-1 available for tasking. Copy that. Diesel 2-1 inbound. Diesel 2-1 is 5x5, ready for flyby. Copy that. Diesel 2-1 inbound. Diesel 2-1 ready and waiting. Diesel 2-1 bugging out.
That takes care of that.
Let's get back to bed.
Thought our mission was over till you showed up. Thank you. From one Delta unit to another. Keep the SATCOM. Godspeed.
An airstrike. Pretty nice parting gift.
I might be Delta Force forever after this.
Open fire!
I believe that's it.
Six, 9, 2.
Got the helo ready to go. Call it in when ready.
We got incoming. Iraqi forces converging on our position.
Call it in. It'll make short work of the London.
Chainsaw 3-2 on station.
Need something? Impressive. Now that's out of the way. If you're ready to move on that palace, I'll notify my men. We go in now, we go in with what we have. You sure? I'll give the word. Jackal 2, we're getting into this palace fast and getting out faster. Once you do the necessary, we're wiping it off the map.
Roger that, Jackal 1. You're not sticking around for tea.
Probably dreadful anyway.
We're looking for a bunker. Our best guess is that we can access it on the far side of the grounds.
We'll see you through. After that, it's up to Talon 1 to lift us all out in one piece.
That's my preference.
So let's get to it then. We're nearly there.
Look alive, people. They know we're coming. Fire at will.
Target spot. Eyes on the roof. We got snipers.
Chainsaw 3-2 coming in hot. Taking center.
Fighters, flanking!
Multiple hot tails on
1, 7, 7, 4.
Don't stop. Push forward.
Let's go! We can use air support, James!
Chainsaw 3-2 on station. Chainsaw 3-2 departing. Moving!
Chase Adler on me. We're going down.
We'll hold the area.
Be quick about it! This better be it.
Really make you work for it, don't they?
Careful.
Chainsaw 3-2, clear to engage.
Good God.
Saddam's hoarding millions down here.
Hell, this gold toilet's worth that much.
We trade it all for WMD. We're close. Clear.
What the hell happened in here?
Biohazard cabinet. Must be the demonstration Alawi mentioned.
I got a
Weapons
case
packed.
there.
Mortar
Check it
strike
out.
ready at your request.
What do we got?
The cradle.
Pantheon has a goddamn biological weapon. And they put this in Saddam's
Eagle
hands.
2-1 available for tasking.
Sample of it. Based on what I'm seeing in here.
What'd you find?
A disc. Some notes, all in Russian. The project's headed by Matvey Gusev.
Sounds like you know him.
I recognize the name. Gusev was a scientist in the Soviet Union's biological weapons program, Biopreparat. Intelligence had him last year. Then he vanished.
Gusev gave the Pantheon a Soviet bioweapon?
No. According to this, the cradle came from somewhere else. A research facility you're with. It's American.
American?
All right, visiting time's over, you three. We need your help up here.
Heading outside. Let's move.
Get what you wanted?
Not exactly. But we got what we needed.
We need to clear a pickup zone. Let's get to the palace rooftop.
That route's our destination! Take them out! More Pantheon!
RPG up there!
Who are these people?
up the rope. Case, let's go.
Jackal 1-1, you got an enemy bird to the east. Tango's on the ground approaching your position. Copy that! Let's give them what we got!
We got a stash of weapons over here.
Alpha Mike Foxtrot. Vertical.
Come on, target is yours.
Confirmed. Incoming.
Enjoy the view.
Going out with a bang, Hart.
You've been saving that one, haven't you?
It's good seeing you again.
Well, look at that, Adler. We actually agree on something.
The Pantheon has a biological weapon. The papers we found in that bunker, they had a name attached. Matt V. Gusev, a Soviet weapons scientist. We think he's still in Iraq, somewhere. Adler's volunteered to stay behind and track his ass down. I'll have Felix examine the disc we found while the rest of us investigate the origin of the cradle. If Adler's right, this thing may have come from a research facility on U.S. soil. A Soviet scientist and an American bioweapon. What the hell are we getting into?
You've asked Harrow about this supposed research facility?
She's not picking up. Told her to look into Livingston.
You think something's happened to her?
If it has, it's my fault.
The weight of the world on your shoulders. We know the risks.
Yeah, well, this isn't exactly what I imagined.
Because it's not just about you.
How'd you feel about coming with me in case stateside?
I'd consider it.
Felix still in the kitchen.
Don't complain. We ate well while you were off wandering the desert.
He should be decrypting the disc Adler found. We need whatever's on it. Hey, Chef, you cracked that disc yet?
Patience, please. Cryptography is like preparing pufferfish. Rush through it and risk losing everything.
Okay.
Is he planning to serve us pufferfish?
You said no complaining.
I did, didn't I? Let me know when we're close to leaving.
Fuck me!
Yo, ask for help, man.
Fuck you too.
Fine, have fun.
Does it look like I'm having fun?
No, that's not what I meant. You got dealt a bad hand.
You're gonna get dealt bad hands, kid. With us, the stakes are high.
To be honest, I don't think I could have done it. Come back home after what happened in Panama. Trusted anyone again?
You keep believing in the ones who got your back. Who go to battle for you. Adler was one of those. When those records turned up after Panama, the wire transfers to Adler from Raul Menendez Two-bit dope slinger. I smell bullshit. Adler? Turn against his brothers for cash? Are you kidding me?
Those threads he loves, they ain't cheap now.
Listen, I know he can be a goddamn psychopath. I get it. But he's on our side. He just got his own way of doing things.
I don't know what the rules are anymore.
You're figuring it out, kid. Handling things, making calls. I just wish I was out there kicking ass with you. Kills me to be in this thing.
Hold on now, listen. You're essential, man. All right, chair or no chair. I know you can't get around the way you used to, but this is strong. Maybe you were Captain America before, and now you're like Professor X.
Who? Get out of my face, man.
I'm afraid I'll need a little more time. Unless you've come to help. Yet to be determined. I found these cookbooks in storage, but I'm afraid my Cyrillic skills are not as sharp as they once were. And I am working with ingredients that I could hunt and forage from the surrounding area. So, let's call it a stew, shall we? I see. Because I no longer desire to take a human life. You believe my heart bleeds for all creatures. It's an understandable assumption. However, these are very different circumstances. To hunt, is to be in symbiosis with nature. To take a life without due cause is parasitical. Society is a predatory structure. Those with power, whether legitimate or otherwise, prey on those without, and use thugs, uniformed as I once was, or otherwise, to enforce their rule. The Stasi, CIA, organized crime in Avalon, most assuredly Pantheon, all are institutions of oppression. I bloodied my hands, burdened my soul with complicity, and now I live in shame. Never again. I cannot say. I think that makes us a necessary evil. Perhaps this is why I prefer computer systems, ones and zeros. However, binary thinking is not conducive to modern existence. Social systems are complex webs. I think we can only navigate the gray and hope that history views us favorably. Whatever it contains is locked behind some rather impressive encryption. I was able to write a program to decrypt it, but the truth is, I am stumbling in the dark at best. Not so much picking the lock as drilling through the tumblers. Considering where you found it, the logical assumption is that it holds data pertaining to a weaponized biological agent. Or pornography. Feel free to come by the kitchen later. Might need a test subject.
Case. Need something before we go? Over the Iraq thing? Please. Not worth the energy. Contrary to Marshall's manly sensibilities, I could have helped. But you made it back alive, so... Oh, that's not fair. I need to generate revenue, Case. Taking down Avalon's crime factions isn't cheap. Don't get me wrong. You have a noble pursuit. But it isn't my fight. I'm not American. Don't have a misguided sense of patriotism like Marshall over there. Adler's only interested in whatever connections Avalon has to the Pantheon, if any. He could care less about my own mission, or anyone else's for that matter. Don't expect any bleeding heart behavior from him. A very long 10 miles down the mountain, to the nearest town. Rustic, you might call it. Place was depressing, but I hate having nothing to do, and I wasn't